Alrighty, hello. Welcome to the stream. Right now we do have a tornado on the ground, just near Hawley. This is a particularly dangerous situation at this current time, and it's highly recommended that you seek shelter. This is Tyler W with live coverage. Right now we do have a tornado on the ground just southwest of Hawley, moving to the southeast. We do have live chasers on the storm at this current time, and it will be moving just to the southeast at about 15 miles an hour. So still, again, very slow storm. This is a particularly dangerous situation. We have multiple views that we can't show of a tornado on the ground at this current time. And again, this will be moving due southeast at 15 miles an hour. This warning will be in effect until 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And the reason why we went with an emergency stream is because this tornado has produced multiple tornadoes and is now approaching a pretty populated area. So again, if you're in Abilene, I'm gonna have to figure out how to say that. You need to seek shelter now as you have a tornado moving in your direction. If you're just southwest of Hawley, this tornado is basically right on top of you. We do have multiple angles of a large tornado moving into it, moving to the southeast. And again, we do have a large a large area in the path of the tornado. And again, we do have a live view of the tornado, but again, we cannot share it here due to the fact that this is it is from a storm chaser, and we are not allowed to share it. Now I'll be moving due southeast at 15 miles an hour. This is we do have another tornado warning to the south, where we had another tornado on the ground that has since moved out of the warned area, and it looks like they're going to be transferring that into a severe thunderstorm warning that does include Brady, Texas. And again, we do have another live view of the tornado. Again, we can't share it either, but it looks very beautiful. But again, right now you need to seek shelter immediately. And again, this tornado is very photogenic, but do not wait to see the tornado. Take cover now in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Looks like on velocity it is starting to weaken, but the storm chaser views that we're getting say otherwise. It looks to be a pretty small tornado too, but again, we should still be in our safe spots. A PDS tornado warning has been issued for areas south of impact in Texas. And we're going to be tracking this to the southeast. Again, moving at a snail's pace, 15 miles an hour. Looks like on the velocity, the tornado is weakening. But again, I'm just waiting for another photo from the storm chasers that are out there. There's a lot of chasers on this, which is good. Yeah, so another view from about 2 minutes ago shows that the tornado is getting a lot smaller. And is getting a lot smaller, but it's still on the ground. We can, on this view that I have, there's still a dirt cloud on it, but barely on the ground. So we are hoping that it remains weakening. Right now, this is going to be mainly over rural areas, but that could change as this gets dangerously close to that city that's in the PDS tornado warning. And right now, we have a very, very photogenic tornado on the ground that has produced multiple tornadoes. And we're going to be tracking this here for a bit here. And I do want to point out that we still have that tornado warning to the south. We are expecting that to be dropped here momentarily. This is our latest scan here. And it looks like its hook is starting to be choked off, causing weakening. But again, that velocity still shows a couplet right there, just southwest of Hawley. And they'll be moving.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, did someone join?
Yeah, Shockwave.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear the join notification thing, so I was confused. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm looking at a live from Connor Kolf. This is a very strong tornado. It's over mainly trees right now, but looking at it, it's very, very slim. Not very slim, but like a what do you call it? Oh, it's actually just starting to rope out just a little bit. Maybe try to go multi
Okay,
vortex here.
yeah, I do gotta interrupt you. It looks like it did hit something. There is debris in the air. About two
It is,
minutes ago.
yeah.
Looks
It
like.
might be starting to lit. No, never mind. No.
Yeah. So again, if you are in the city of Albuline, or however you say that town name, you need to seek shelter. That just hit something about 2 minutes ago. We do not know what that is, but
Is that a storm report or is it
no,
coalition
someone
code?
someone got a photo of it hitting something. I'll send you a
Oh,
screenshot in DMs.
all right. Thank you.
That was about now about 4 minutes ago.
Yeah. But yeah,
Actually,
we do
correction,
have
two
a very
minutes.
strong tornado on the ground right now, so please take shelter.
And yeah, right now, newest photos suggested is still on the ground. It's actually gone a bit more wider, so it is intensifying again. We can also confirm that on radar. But yeah, it did hit something. Hold on, we're gonna turn up. I'm gonna turn on my audio here so you can hear me a bit better. Alrighty. Yeah, okay. I think that's better. But that's gonna be moving to the southeast. We
Oh,
can't confirm it did hit something. We're trying to confirm what that was that it just hit, and we'll give you that
it looks like
information.
it does look like tree branches because I can see like twigs and stuff. Well, maybe some shingles in the air. I don't know. It
Yeah.
looks like some shingles.
Yeah, and again, unfortunately, we cannot share this footage as this is from a storm chaser. I'm trying to see what that is. It kind of looks like a tree. What we would see from a tree, whatever that is.
Yeah,
That
that's what
Yeah, if that was a tree. Then I think that was multiple trees because that is a lot of debris to be just one tree.
yeah. But yeah, it is over a very large area of trees right now. Like a very, very yeah. It is over a lot of trees. I
So
wouldn't be
yeah,
surprised.
again, if you're in that city down to the south, you need to seek shelter now. That tornado is still on the ground by weather spotters. We have multiple chasers on it, and they can all confirm that a tornado is on the ground. And
Although it looks like it's starting to lift into the sky just a little bit. Does not mean it's not going to reform. It still has debris. Oh well, it's going back. It's going in and out. So
okay, we
yeah.
do have a report to bring onto the stream on County Road 458 there is a direct hit to homes with injuries, confirmed
Oh no.
injuries, and I'm pretty sure that happened before we went live.
Oh
And
no.
yeah, so again, we'll be keeping you updated on that situation. We do have injuries from a tornado on County Road 458 and Hodges, Texas. So again, you need to seek shelter immediately if you're if you're on the path of both of these storms. We still have that tornado warning to the south. They might be dropping that here soon. But stay in your shelters in the meantime. And of course, the elephant in the room being this storm up here, which even though on velocity it looks like it's weakening, storm chasers are painting a different picture, and
Thank you.
still showing that tornado. And we're gonna try to rapid fire some updates here to you as fast as we can.
Right, I'm looking on a video right now. The tornadoes might be going back into the sky, might reform. There's no debris on the ground, so right now it's just a funnel. So
So yeah, with that house that got hit, it looks like one house again did get hit. Again, there's confirmed injuries with that. We are hoping that they are okay. We do not know the severity of the damage at this current time. And I'm pretty sure it would be this tornado. Let's see, let's confirm that. I think it would be, oh, they just dropped one of the warnings just now as I was checking something. Yeah, right now we are still tracking, this warning here. That is now the only warning in effect. But that is still, one of the more powerful tornadoes. Velocity seems to be breaking up now. We're in a, is it?
I got some unfortunate news.
Yeah, we already reported it was the injuries.
No, it's a child. Someone's rushing the child to the hospital.
Yeah, I didn't really want to say that because.
I know. Also, your volume on stream is a little low. It's like.
Alright, I thought I increased it already, but I'll increase it more.
Alright. I'll make sure it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to specify what that injury was, just out of respect. But yeah, again, we are tracking that tornado as it moves to the southeast, about 15 miles an hour. Velocity seems to be breaking up, and I want to check in. Does the chasers on it still confirm a tornado on the ground, or has that since lifted?
let me see really quick. There's yeah. I don't think there's not even a funnel no more. So it's still it's a mesocyclone now. Might be
Yeah.
weakening.
Yeah, and again, it could always recycle. And again, considering how close that is to that city down there, we need everyone in that city to remain sheltered. That does have a history of producing multiple tornadoes, not just one. It's very cyclic, so it forms a tornado, then it lifts, and it forms a tornado, then it lifts, and it does that over and over. But now this is currently our only tornado warning at this time. And this is going to be moving again to the southeast at 15 miles an hour. Will remain in effect until 8 o'clock a.m. Central Time. Do you have that?
Station might be picking up again.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing if that is true here as that updates. We do have that severe thunderstorm warning that just popped up to the north. So you might have another round of severe thunderstorms here.
Looks like this Holly storm is recycling right now.
Yeah, and that's something we'll be keeping an eye on.
Yeah, because I don't like where that's going. It's headed towards a very large city.
Yes, so again, we need everyone in that city down there to seek shelter. That includes the entire city, not just a part of it. So we need everyone.
It's sad
So yeah, we need.
that
Yeah, we need everyone down there to seek shelter now.
it's sad that they are calling for all resources to get down the county road 451.
Yeah.
It's
About 130. Hold on.
a direct
All right,
hit to the house. I mean, that sucks.
I'll take a shower really quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
I do want to report that some of the chasers are going out there to assist, including Freddy, who is taking the Storm Chaser Freddy, who's taking the injured to the hospital at this time. So again,
That's
if we lose some of that chasers, that's because because not only as a storm chaser you got to chase these storms, but you also got to do first aid and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
Storm chasers are kind of recognized as a first responder job sometimes. So yeah, we're gonna shout out to them for risking their lives to not only capture these tornadoes, but to help people as well.
I gotta say it. That tornado did get very intense up in the upper tilts earlier when it got quite intense. So.
Yeah, and upper tilts being higher up in the atmosphere for you people at home.
Which is kind of startling considering it did, like we said earlier, it did directly impact that home. So.
And that would be from earlier back that we're looking at on the right, and that's where and as I go up there, you can see that that's very intense.
I'm glad nobody's dead. That's good.
Yeah, and then again, we're hoping right now. Looks like the rotation is starting to struggle a lot. We are hoping that remains the case and fully dissipates, but we'll be keeping a close eye on this storm here. But the tornado has currently lifted at this time, but you need to remain in your shelters just in case if it does redevelop.
A very slow moving storm too, so this could sit over you guys for a while. I'd be concerned about some pretty heavy rainfall with this storm.
Yeah, and again, right now that's going to be moving just to the southeast. Time is currently 7:35 p.m. Central Time. That warning will remain in effect until 8 o'clock. Again, we also do have some other severe thunderstorm warnings in Texas at this time. Including one to the south down there near Junction, Texas. We also got one firing up to the north over here that looks like it is near Seymour in Red Springs. That's the place that got hit by a tornado just a few days ago. And now they could be under severe thunderstorm warning soon if they do decide to continue that. And
it looks like they reported 3.5-inch hail over in Leedy. That's some big hail. Oh, we have a damage report that just came out. Major damage from a tornado. No reported injuries at this time. Multiple houses are destroyed. Oh, it hit multiple homes.
Which tornado would that be?
The Hawley storm. I was only aware that it directly hit one home, but apparently there's major damage to multiple homes and that multiple homes are destroyed. I don't like that report.
Yeah, and again, I do want to point out for people at home, because this is actually kind of a bit serious here. There's severe thunderstorm warning to the south that does include Brady, Texas, and Melvin, Texas, and Richland, Texas. Not only there's going to be a combination of hail, but also very strong winds of 70 miles an hour. The National Weather Service has added this tag: prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move immediately to shelter inside of strong buildings. Stay away from windows. We're going to be seeing wind-driven hail, which that is one of the most underestimated parts. because sometimes wind-driven hail can have the impacts of a weak tornado. By damaging sidings and putting holes in your roof, and the obvious destroying your car's windows. So again, if you're in Brady, Texas, Melvin, Texas, and any areas around that general area, you need to prepare immediately for possible wind-driven hail, and also a possible tornado as well, as they also added that
I was
indicator.
about to say something about that. You could see that very well-defined hook appendage coming off that storm headed towards Rochelle, Texas. Definitely something to watch.
Again, we're gonna skip.
Rotation's weak at this time, so.
Yeah. So again, I did want to point that out because again, on top of that tornado to the north, we do have those powerful severe thunderstorms. And we also, again, this other one over here, just the west, this other severe thunderstorm warning for Paint Rock, Miller's View, and Eden, also has that same indicator as that other one. 2-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. They also added this tag: large hail, damaging winds, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with the storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. That is the tag that they added to both of those severe thunderstorm warnings. And
Hello.
hello. And again, we're gonna be. I want to bring up this our lightning strike indicator here. Each one of those pluses is a strike that has occurred in the last 20 minutes. There isn't that many strikes that has happened with the storm on the left, but there is still there is a decent bunch of them that has happened on the one on the right. And moving up, you can see a lot of thunderstorm activity with some of these storms here as well. So again, like the National Weather Service said, lightning is one of the nature's leading killers. And if you can hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning, and you need to remain indoors. You have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings that we are watching.
So, everything good so far?
Yeah, and I think that's Earth Central that just hopped on.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a little unexpected fun today in Joplin.
Yeah, and Earth Central, by the way, for the stream, is one of our chasers, and you got a tornado.
Yeah, where one wasn't forecasted to be either.
Yeah.
Like, it was rated an EF0, and for some reason, Springfield labeled it as a landspout. I don't know why, but...
Okay, breaking news real quick. I do want to share this, as this is we do have damage. We do have a damage photo now, and it looks very concerning. I'm gonna pop that up here. That is from the tornado that we had, and that house is completely annihilated. It is even partially swept to some extent. So yeah, that is a very disturbing photo. That is, I think, from the same place. So I'm trying to confirm something here. Yeah, that is the same place where we had that injury there.
That's probably where the injury came from, is that house.
Yeah, that is where that injury came from. That is a very, that's very catastrophic damage that we had.
I mean, at least it was just an injury. Let's just hope it stays an injury.
Yeah. But yeah, again,
is slammed.
Yeah, again, that house is completely destroyed, as you can see. We are hoping for the best for that family. But right now we're gonna be tracking this is the same tornado that produced that tornado that is trying to reform. You can see right here where that rotation is. It's starting to try to hook again. Just way to the southwest. Okay.
This.
Okay. Yes, southwest of Hawley. Go ahead, Storm Team.
The Storm Spotter just reported that multiple homes have been leveled.
Yeah, multiple houses have been leveled, and again, we'll try to get you that information regarding that. But that photo we just shown you is from the same house where we had those injuries, to our understanding, and that is that is very powerful damage, and looks like that tornado is trying to get itself back together. So, Abilene, you need to seek shelter immediately. That tornado will be moving in your direction, and again, I'll share that. I'll go ahead and pop up that photo again. Uh, this this is the house that got hit by the tornado. The same place where we did have injuries. I'm pretty sure, unless it was another house. But it's on the same road where we had where we had those injuries. And again, that same tornado is moving to the southeast at let's see if they changed the speed, because right now, okay, yeah, they actually made it moving slower, moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. That warning will now be in effect. Okay, it's still in effect till 8 o'clock, but I won't be surprised if they did extend it, considering how it's trying to reform again. And hold
Yeah.
up.
This is another one of those cases where it's really sad that we're getting a lot of population areas being hit this year, especially in risks where
Mm.
you would expect there not to be, even though you should be prepared for one.
Okay, I do
Like
want
we
to.
said, severe thunderstorm watches can occasionally produce tornadoes. Sometimes it doesn't go the way that the
Yeah,
forecasters plan.
yeah, Tristan, I do want to say something in real quick that we do have property damage reported on FM 605, but I also wanted to say that I'm gonna have to hand things off to either you or Storm Team since I need to go eat dinner real quick. So I'll be back.
All right.
What we're having right now is a dry line mesoscale situation across parts of Texas. First of all, storm. There is one good thing about this whole event, which I'm surprised by so far. No
Mhm.
flash flood warnings. I'm kind of shocked, especially with the way
Oh,
these storms have been moving.
I'm sure we'll get some of those popping up soon.
We might, but considering that I think this area has actually had less rain than the rest of Texas, so we might be getting lucky. But I do think when these cells start moving east and going to a little bit more of either a complex or just a small complex of supercells, I think we're gonna start seeing the flooding get more
Mm.
some areas of flooding. But our main focus right now is a tornado warning for downtown Aberdeen now. Moving to the south, I moving to the southeast if I'm correct. Severe thunderstorm history of producing tornadoes was located over Hawley, moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. So it's good for doing a hail producer, and it's doing a tornado. And when we get a little bit more cold, lower temperatures tonight, these are going to be monster hail producers. The only reason why we haven't had a lot of the best hail environment is because the temperatures have been a little bit too warm. Once, weirdly enough, large hailstorms don't like a lot of instability at times. Which is a very interesting new
Especially
thing
in
I
the
learned
low
today.
levels.
Go ahead.
Especially in the low levels.
At the low levels, but once we get the cooling down in the night, I expect 3 to 4 inch hailstones.
We did have a 3.5 inch not long ago.
Okay, yeah, so I do expect some more hail to come out of this. We've had winds of 70 miles an hour. I think one with 70 miles an hour, which was located with King Paul Side on 70 miles an hour. Brady, Rochelle, and Brady Lake around 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's the threat with one of these supercells. I'm going to look at the other supercells. 2 inch hail. Severe thunderstorm was located between the intersection of Ranch Road in 1929 and Ranch Road 2134, or near Paint Rock, moving south at 25. Let's see this. This is 60 and quarter, Ping Paul size and quarter. So yeah, we have a few supercells with a history of large hail too. Let's go to Norman real quick. Do you have anything? No, there's nothing there. Let me see that storm to the north. Oh, that's one of the ping pong size hail. Okay, yeah, one of the ping pong size hail warnings there. But our main focus right now is: do we have any new information besides the information we got from that supercell that produced the tornadoes? Do we have any new information? I'm guessing not. Okay. Right now, I'm just trying to. Oh my god. I'm gonna send this to Storm.
Hmm.
That's not what you want to see.
What?
That's not what you want to see.
Yeah, that's the house that was slabbed.
I'm surprised the car did really well, unless that's a chaser car. Hey, that's not good at all. Just trying to get some new information.
We have a new hook developing. I do not like that.
Don't read this information on the stream, by the way. I gotta send you this. That's heart wrenching. That is really unfortunate. God.
Oh. Oh, that's deep.
If that storm chaser wasn't there, I can't imagine what would have happened. Especially since
Yeah,
you're in a rural area with EMS not being able to come quickly.
this is definitely the definition of a violent tornado here. Oh my, wow.
Um, I
That sucks, man.
man, I feel like that was just really unlucky that the tornado formed there because that's pretty rural area.
Yeah,
It's really unlucky.
that just.
We've seen so much tragedy the last few days,
Yeah.
and we got a May sequence about to happen. So I mean, it's gonna get worse.
And the
Hopefully
rotation's
not.
starting to get tighter.
This is to the viewers. This is a prime example of a supercell that just has everything at once. In trade for there not being a lot of SRH, there's a lot of mid-level cape, free cape. Sometimes what can happen is the vortex can actually break through and can use. And one of the best examples was the Illinois Rochelle tornado during the summer. It used all that cape energy and
Mm.
mid-level cape
Hey,
instead of the
Tristan.
SRH.
Tristan.
What's up?
I think you're thinking of a different tornado. You're thinking of the August 28th Plainfield tornado in 1990.
Yeah.
You said Rochelle. That was in 2015 in spring.
Oh, I apologize. Oh, look, My brain's
Yeah,
kind of
I
juggling.
know, I know.
after
We
it,
just
yeah.
had a violent tornado. Also, I would like to note there's a decent amount of SRH. There's 213 meters squared per second squared SRH.
I have 500 meter or 1 kilometer.
0 to 3. 1 kilometer is 100. 0 to 500 meter is 103. When the tornado happened, though, it was actually less, so that's kind of concerning that the environment's actually getting better. And
Family got
autograph
to
is looking
the family got to the hospital.
That's
Nice.
good. I just hope none of them are injured too bad. I know that one little girl, though, I don't know.
Well, considering that the tornado just hit there and they're already at the hospital, that increases survival like a ton.
Oh, yeah.
That's if she don't survive, I'm gonna be really sad because that I think in terms of storm chasing, that's one of the best timings I ever seen.
Yeah.
I really hope that girl survives.
She better. Because after seeing that tweet,
Pray for his family.
all you can do really is just pray
Right.
for them at that point.
The worst part is tomorrow looks like the same thing.
So
Big tornado threat with some large hail.
Welcome back, Tyler.
So yeah, what has
Got
happened?
very good news, Tyler. The family was transported to the hospital very quickly. It was
Good.
quick. But sadly, I don't want to say it on stream. I'm just gonna send it to you.
Yeah, it
hurts really bad.
Yeah.
No, this hurts really bad. In my soul.
It's in weather discussion if you want to.
No, I put it on coverage. That is horrifying.
Alright.
Can't imagine being a parent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, and that couplet it's starting to tighten up, and we do have a new hook that was trying to develop. So, well, I guess the rotation is not really as bad as it was. We got some more damage reports coming out. We just had one just a couple minutes ago. At least 2 homes are partially destroyed along private road 6053.
Alrighty.
Also, I have very bad news.
Go ahead,
If you are in Abilene, Texas, you need to be in shelter now. I just saw a constructive merger with that too, so
You gotta be kidding me.
No, it's constructive. It didn't impede the inflow.
Oh.
I do wanna. Okay, so just 2 things for Abilene or Abilene or however you say that.
Aberdeen.
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Okay, so basically, so that doesn't matter. But first off, yeah, that merger has helped the storm. Second of all, there is now a very large hail core developing with the storm, so you need to seek shelter. Even if you're not in the path of the tornado, that large hail can still do a lot of damage.
It's got a 3.25-inch hail marker.
I'm gonna check it. I think it has 70-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, so wind-driven hail. Again, this is going to be a
No, it's actually less than 60.
Yeah, less than 60, but still, large hail is falling with the storm, and now we got a and now we could have a tornado developing. We did have a merger with this storm here that really helps the storm, according to Tristan. So we're gonna be tracking this here for as long as we can through the city.
It's got a 3.25-inch hail marker on this storm, so this storm could be producing some pretty big hail here soon.
The other dangerous storm I do want to mention real quick before I go back to the tornado is the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:15 for Coleman, McCullough, and West Central San Saba counties with 70-mile-per-hour winds and ping pong size hail. That's a
okay. I do. Okay. I do want to go ahead and get a traffic camera pulled up here. I want to get a photo from one of the traffic cams in the area. I'm gonna have to figure out how to.
I think you should be able to pull one up over there.
I already have one pulled up.
Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty fast.
Yeah,
considering
so
it is a pretty populated area.
okay, so yeah, as you can see on your screen again, this one does not have video, but you can see that supercell structure clear as day if you look in there. That supercell will be on your right. This will be on. Let's see where this is exactly. This is gonna be on Highway 83. It's gonna be on Highway 83. If I had to guess, that'll be facing west, westbound,
Hey.
going up towards Impact. Here, you can see that supercell there. Yeah, that is facing west. Okay. On this other camera here, if you look, that is going to be that supercell is very hard to see on this one. You can see it on your right. That will be facing to the southwest.
A new tornado warning has been issued for Abilene, Texas, for baseball-size hail, and in addition to that, you could have a potential tornado. The
Okay.
storm is moving southeast at 10 miles per hour now.
Okay, so I just want to quickly get the rest of these traffic cameras. So as you can see, that would be another photo there. That'll be facing due west. That is under the supercell. But our clearest one that we do have is this one on Highway 83 in western and the western part of the city, facing west. I'm gonna see if we can get a video version of that.
Hey guys,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I know why our storm was so strong.
Uh,
It hit a pocket of over 5,000 cape, and it also hit a small, isolated little area of pretty high concentrated SRH of over 200. And it
So
also
basically
had,
a mesoscale area of higher shield.
yeah.
and
a
guys,
small
keep in mind
mesoscale
we are
area.
live, so make sure you don't go to weather nerd mode here.
Yeah. There was also 153 cape in the area, which is kind of mid-level cape, and
Okay,
it's really
I
good
want to
for
show
tornadoes.
you. I want to show the people here something here if I can figure out where this is. Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah. I want to show you this as I was finding like a video. You can see on this one. This is in Snyder, so this is south, if I'm not mistaken, southwest of the city or like somewhere around there. Actually, yeah, west of the city. You can see that supercell right there where it kind of goes into an anvil shape. So that's pretty interesting to
Yeah.
see. So I just wanted to show that real quick as I was looking for a video version.
Something else to note, more damage pictures are coming in with partially destroyed homes. Jeff Petrosky took a picture.
Yeah, and
Also, baseball-sized hail has been reported with the storm now, so that is confirmed that this thing is dropping some fairly large hail.
And one of our viewers did say that there was a McPing report of 2.75-inch hail. So
Yep, that's the one I'm talking about.
right now, still trying to get a video feed here. Unable to. All of these on these websites are down for some reason. But okay, so I'm gonna have to go to another website.
Alright, well, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm a little hungry. It's kind of sprung out of the blue again, so I'll be back.
See again, I will be trying to get cameras here, if possible. Hopefully none of these play an ad of some
Okay, I made
kind.
it back. I was dealing with that. The post-tornado rush in Joplin is real.
Yeah, so I'm unable to get a video format of some of those cameras and down there, but I did show you some of the views that we have from there, as this storm seems to be redeveloping now. That's been downgraded to a regular tornado warning, but they're extending this past 8 o'clock until 8:45 p.m. Central Time, moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. It looks like this will be moving just like basically right over one of the cameras here. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get that. I want to get the image version of that pulled up. We don't have a video feed of that, but I do want to share it anyway. Again, so here's an update on that traffic cam. You can see that supercell clear as day, as this is facing to the west. This is on US. This is gonna be on US 83, on the western part of the city. The last time this was updated about 2 minutes ago, on this storm here. Again, we will be getting updates from that. Checking out the other camera. That is still kind of hard to see the storm, but yeah, this one right here would be our clearest view. Let's see if we can get down a multi-box of some capacity. So I'm gonna see if I can get that set up. So please hold.
I got some very good news while we're doing that. Since Tyler is completely focused on the tornado, I am able to look at other things. The good news is, it looks like the areas where these supercells in have not been affected by a lot of rainfall. The soils can take a lot of moisture, so I think we'll be okay with flooding. Will we get a warning or two? Maybe, but at least the flooding will likely be very limited because the soils are very good for capturing water right now. That is very good with these slow moving.
So Tyler, did you show them the photos I sent you?
Soon.
We will do that after this tornado
Yeah.
warning.
Okay, so I
Okay.
do have this on the multi-box now. On the top left of your screen will be the most recent image that we have from the traffic camera. The video is unavailable at this time, but if someone is able to get that, we'll have that pulled up. So right now, so basically this camera, I'm going to go ahead and put a red box of where this camera is currently located. Let me go ahead and pinpoint it. This is about, if I'm not mistaken, this would be like right about right here where this red square is. So we're gonna have that focused on there. So you have your image on the top left, and the image on the red square is where the camera is. At this current track, we might be able to see a tornado if it does drop.
Since we don't have any information on the tornado, I want to show the viewers this. That this is a new mesoscale precipitation discussion.
We do not have time to read that out right now.
It's just the headliner, not the whole discussion. The headline, the image of the headline.
Yeah, again, but yeah, right now our focus will be on this storm here, where on the top left you do have a view facing on US Highway 83 in the city. This is facing directly at the storm. So if it does touch down here, we might be able to see the tornado. And again, this is not a video feed. This is a image by image, and it seems like it updates once every like 2 minutes. So again, for you people joining, that red square that's on your map, that is where that camera is located. Slightly to the northwest, you can see that rotation at the end of that hook echo, just near the interstate.
I got a real quick question, Tyler.
Yeah.
Do you have the storm covered? I'm gonna go for maybe. 10
Yeah, I have the
minutes.
storm covered.
All right. If you get a chance, I also send you the discussion.
Yeah,
clip,
and now, okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
Alrighty, so now this is further up on the interstate, on Interstate 20. This is facing to the southwest at the storm. We currently don't have much on that, but you can see the storm clear as day. But bouncing back, that's the new radar, the new traffic cam update that we have.
Not like that. That rotation just got stronger and it's getting tighter. I think we may have a tornado in progress right now, about to touch down here soon.
Yeah, if we do get one, we might be able to have it on the camera. Where I'm just trying to get a closer view again. I do want to point out that this is live imagery, but it's just the fact that it's image by image. And for you people that want to know it, this is on the Texas DOT, aka Texas Department of Transportation, and this is one of their cameras in the city. So again, right now, this is about 2 minutes ago. Yeah, there's that update right there. And that storm will get dangerously close to the city here. We're going to bounce back real quick to show you that other imagery right there. But we're going to go back to this one over here. That is our main hyper focus. Oh, I do have to fix something so it does. Okay, there we go. It didn't pop back. But yeah, right now, if we do see something, it will be on that traffic camera right there. It looks like we do have some scud clouds potentially on that one. But yeah, again, if we do get a tornado, it might be right here on this camera, as this is going to be approaching right in the camera's direction where it's facing, which is due west. And that's going to be moving due to the southeast at 10 miles an hour. Let's see if we can get a next update here. And by the way, for our coverage team, but they do want to see the traffic cameras. The images should be on the stream on the top left, or you can go to the Texas Department of Transportation and check out their cameras there. Again, this is on Highway 83, looking to the west. Looks like we get a new image once every 2 minutes on average. I'm gonna look around the area here. Here's another image real quick. Just on the northeastern side of town, looking to the southwest. So this is also looking at the storm. Right there. Now bouncing back, as you can see, rain is falling, so
That's gonna make seeing a tornado harder.
yeah, rain is starting to fall here. It looks like it's only mild rain that's falling through. It looks very clear out there, apart from the rain that's falling. But I wish we can get something that's like facing more to the south. Okay, so yeah, you see, yeah, right there. That's basically right in the middle of the storm. This is north of impact, and we are changing cameras from time to time on the top left of your screen, while tracking that rotation as it moves through town. That's going to be in the storm north of impact. Now we're going to go back over here to the northwestern part of the city, where it seems like it's now clearing a bit. But that's going to be as close to the rotation as you can get. I think it's way too close to see if it's touching down. Unless we can get someone that, at least we can get someone that's moving to the, that's facing east, which we are not getting one that's facing east. So for a far out view, this will be your far out view. This will be to the northeast of the area. Oh, that just disappeared. Alrighty, let me get that back up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that will be to your northeast. And then further back, this will be facing to your northwest. But yeah, right now we're waiting for the next update, which should be at any moment. At any moment here. Yeah, right now we are checking out traffic cameras in the area. Keep forgetting that keep switching back, because that is a window capture. So see, if it did accidentally switch back there for a second, that is why. So yeah, I'll have this permanently on here. That is going to be, okay, it did update. So yeah, that is now our new imagery. The storm is starting to move more to the west, away. But again, you still have that full brunt of the storm. Let me take this out a bit. You still have that full brunt of the storm moving in your direction. Where we do have a live camera view from out there. As you can see, that is the current road conditions up there.
I'm gonna mute so don't
Yeah.
get hospital on this.
Yeah, this is going to be north of impact. And there's actually some traffic according to the map there. Probably because of the heavy rain conditions that are happening. This is going to be our view from the Buck Creek area, northeast of the city. And that is kind of our wide shot that we have provided right now. And it looks like on radar wise, it looks like the rotation is struggling a lot. And then again, that could always change. Bouncing over here to this, which we're expecting this to get hit next, if it does hold together. This will be near River Oaks, Broke Hollow. That will be in the southwestern part of the city. Also on U.S. Highway 83 and South 14th Street, and just east of the Air Force Base. And for our other areas, we don't have much showing there. We do not have much.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Yep.
It looks like the Storm Prediction Center enlarged the enhanced risk slightly.
Yeah, I do
Oh,
want to.
not slightly, a lot. Never mind.
Yeah, I do want to point out that we are currently in a mode where we're trying to focus on this because again we do have live traffic cameras tracking
That's good that we have live traffic cameras. That's
yeah
good,
every
that's
part
good.
of it. So now it's starting to rain on this traffic camera northwest of the city. That is where you're gonna have that full brunt of the storm starting to hit you. I mean, this is all the way. Let me show you. This is all the way up in impact. It was a lot worse before, and that's also where we had that large hail falling. But it looks like that slightly come down a bit, but that can still produce hail. And again, we do have traffic up there.
There's something I'd like to note. The Storm Prediction Center did issue a 30 sig wind now. So, in addition to tornadoes and very large damaging hail, you can also have destructive winds as high as 80 miles per hour in the environment that we have here.
Yeah, and again, this is our camera right here. I think we're going to stop looking at this camera as much because it seems like it's now in a break period. And again, we're going to be, again, it looks like this storm that's further south, like right along here, is going to be hit next long term. Yeah, right now it's starting to rain up here, and this is in northwestern part of the city. And we're going to be keeping an eye on that there. I just had to check the stream there, so that's why I kind of popped away for a second. I do want to point out I'm going to switch back to radar feed and take this full. You can see this. You can see there's heavy traffic along here, and that's because we have a lot of rain and hail, possibly hail falling right now as we speak.
I would like to note that the SPC does say that we could be that they expect the environment to stay very unstable to keep these supercells, very organized supercells, over the next few hours, and that new storms could also develop.
Alrighty, I do want to share. Okay, this kind of an important view here that we have. This is in the Buck Creek area, in the northeastern part of the city. This is on Interstate 20, and you can see how disturbing it kind of looks out there. You can see some of those rain shafts out there on that camera on the northeastern part of the city. So yeah, that is the most recent view we have. That is from a minute ago. This is facing directly to the northwest. So this is basically looking at the core of the storm. So yeah, that's going to be something that's going to be rolling into the city here. We could see heavy rain and possibly hail at times. And then I'm going to go ahead and bounce over to this other camera. And again, for our people out here, this is facing to the west and western Abilene. That's going to be, you're currently in a break period right now. If we go ahead and go back to the radar, you're kind of in a break area right now, but then it's going to get really intense. So you're still under the gun for some hail and some severe weather. In fact, if we go up north there, we have a lot of traffic happening. Again, that is the most clearest view that we have. In fact, I think if we like bounce to the I want to go to Snyder real quick because it did show that supercell. Yeah, there is that supercell that's facing south. It's facing southward. So yeah, again, this is all the way to the north, like west northwest. That's Snyder. You can see that supercell on the western part of your screen.
I just got a report of a funnel cloud report.
And I'm 99% sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that might be the funnel cloud on the screen right there. Like, due
That may
ahead.
be.
Here, let me drag this out real quick and get this like a big, make it a bit bigger. Is that the, Storm Team, can you check my stream and confirm that that could be a funnel cloud? Because I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
Yeah, because again, that is the most recent scan that just popped up, and that just perfectly timed with that funnel cloud report that we just had.
That might be. You could definitely tell something looks like there could be something developing there.
Yeah, something of interest.
Yeah, this came from the airport.
From the
That
airport.
reported it.
Let me go and drag this back down to normal size.
That's the lowest one I got.
But yeah, again, that's pretty interesting to look at. I mean, I don't think this is the wall cloud, considering this is facing northwest. But again, that could also be looking west as well, which will be directly at the storm.
The report came from the Dyes Air Force Base.
Yeah, so that'll be to the southwest. And I don't know, keep me in mind, I don't know this area very well. I'll just be honest. But again, that might be it right there. It says it's facing northwest. But again, it could also be looking in this general area.
To be honest, I don't know this area very well either.
Yeah, so again, we're trying to confirm that, but that is something pretty interesting to see there.
It is.
That is live. That is a live traffic camera. That would be in the northeast of the city, looking directly at the storm, where we have that perfectly timed wall cloud report, and it looks like, yeah, I think that actually might be something, considering rotation is actually starting to kick back up a bit. So again, we're gonna keep this centered. We're gonna keep this live here, and it looks like on the news scan, it looks like it's very hard to see it now. That's gonna be, yeah, that is your new scan, and yeah, that looks very hard to see now. So we're not 100% sure, but again, you should still seek shelter regardless.
Yeah.
It's very hard to confirm. But that could have been something there, because it looks like right around that same time we had rotation kicking back up with that storm.
Always assume it's on the ground.
Tornado reported at 7:21 p.m. That was about an hour ago.
Yeah.
But again, that same report is from this same storm. So again, this tornado does have a history of producing a strong tornado, apparently, because we did have pretty bad damage. So I had to quickly go back to radar and check that before we could bounce back here, but here we are.
And also remember that this cell has a history of harming people.
Yeah, but I keep in mind, I wouldn't immediately call that out, but again, yeah, we did have injuries confirmed, and we're hoping those people are okay. But but yeah, if you're in the city, you need to seek shelter, in an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. We're trying, again, it's very hard to get reliable traffic cam footage. Not really footage, it's just imagery.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you see the chat pull up, it's because I'm checking the stream to make sure that it's running well. So again, if you do see that pop up at times, that is why. So again, if you're just joining us, on the top left of your screen is a live traffic camera from the city of from the city there, where we have a tornado warned storm with a history of producing tornadoes rolling in. Let's see if that gets updated here, because I think it's around that time. They actually changed the camera position to face more west, so I think they're actually turning the camera to face the storm. Yeah, that is our most recent camera. That is, again, that's basically impossible to see anything now. Here's another view now from the Redbud Park area in the southwestern part of the city, facing west, and you can see that is another view of the storm there. That is going to be, again, in the southwestern part of the city. It's actually more like southwest part of the city. And again, right now, you're trying to get as much information as we can, as that rotation seemed to have tried to redevelop. It looks like now on the newest radar scan it has failed to redevelop. But again, it's really trying to. It looks like now we have either extremely heavy rainfall or large hail moving in, or it could be a mixture of both. There is that live view just north of impact where you have a lot of traffic there, so it seems like something did occur. And then I just want to show you what we mean by that, so we're going to go ahead and take that full. Take this website full, where you can see where those reds are. You can see a significant slowdown after that storm rolled in. So that is a sign of pretty dangerous road conditions at this current time. Let's go ahead and let me go ahead and fix these cameras real quick because they kind of broke there for a second. Let me go ahead and go back now to the multi-box and get one of these cameras set up. So that is the same camera that was facing to the west. That is yeah, there's a lot of rain. So again, be careful if you are driving in the city, as we do have a pretty powerful thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado moving into the area. So yeah, on the top left, that will be near the Buck Creek area, north, and then this is the northeastern part of the city. This is on Interstate 20 and Taylor County.
Well, it looks like a flash flood warning has been issued, and this is a considerable threat for the area.
Not an overpass.
Again, that tornado warning that is in effect will remain in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Time. This flash flood warning that just got issued is in effect until 10:15 p.m. tonight. And they have put that as a considerable threat because of life-threatening flash flooding, according to the National Weather Service.
Yeah, they say
That's
1
not
to 3
surprising.
inches of rain have already fallen, and an additional 1 to 3 inches may fall in this warned area.
The
In addition to
supercells-
that, there's a tornado
ahead.
warned storm, so
Yeah.
you really want to be
The
taking your
okay.
precautions here.
Your PWatt values in the area are 1.3 with a supercell that's only moving at
And
10
Tristan,
miles
I
an
do
hour.
wanna-
That-
Yeah, I want to tell you, keep in mind, we are live, so you need to explain what stuff like that means.
PWatt values are basically for sippable water. How much is the moisture being able to? How much is the cloud being able to squeeze out? So basically, the PWatts just show the level of potential of flash flooding or storms with a lot of heavy rain, or in some cases, in severe weather forecasting, can help rain-wrapped tornado forecasts in some situations.
And again,
And
that
PWatt.
go ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, and again, that traffic camera did just update, and yeah, that is very that is a pretty disturbing view out there. So yeah, dangerous road conditions are occurring. Again, we do have heavy traffic moving occurring at this time too, due to the storm. So again, be careful if you are driving. Turn around, don't drown as well, because we do have that flash flood warning too. And we also have potential hail falling in the area as well as the potential tornado. So yeah, okay, so I do want to focus on some areas, more areas here, because we've been focusing in that area for a while. We do have that severe thunderstorm warning to the north there that is in effect until 9 o'clock p.m. We also do have another tornado warning that was issued just in the north of that storm as well. So we do have another tornado warning that was just issued. We also have more severe thunderstorm warnings, including these two right here near Brady and Melvin. Both of these are one of them lost a considerable threat, but again, that is still very dangerous thunderstorms according to the National Weather Service. We also have that one near Junction. And right now I can't switch over radars at that time, so that radar data is pretty inaccurate. But again, the general message that will be near Junction, Texas. Then again, we're gonna zoom this out here so you can understand what is going on here.
We got a very concerning thing to point out. The mixed layer cape around some of the areas is near 3,500 joules per kilogram, and the wind vector supports supercells.
Okay, breaking news. Okay, Tristan, I have to cut you off. Breaking news. Breaking news. That tornado warning for the city is now warned for baseball-sized hail, so you need to get indoors. Baseball-sized hail is falling with that storm, and to that warning to the north. I want to thank one of our viewers for pointing it out. As we were checking out some of the other areas, that source on that one says weather spotters reported funnel cloud, so that is why that one's warned. That is moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. So weather spotters have confirmed a funnel cloud, but also we do have that tornado warning in effect now for baseball-sized hail. So it is highly recommended that you pull off the highways and into a more substantial shelter, as baseball-sized hail, that is very large hail. So again, if you are in the city, you need to get indoors immediately, because on top of the flash flood warning, where the National Weather Service has said life-threatening flash flooding is occurring, not only do we have that possible tornado moving in, but now we have baseball-sized hail also moving in. And then we also have that tornado warning to the north, where we have that weather spotter confirming a funnel cloud. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here so you can get a general understanding of what we're dealing with. I'm going to go ahead and turn off all the warnings and all that so you can see where these storms are moving. All the reports and stuff, so you can get a general understanding of where these storms are moving. But yeah, right now, pretty much all of these are severe warned or have a tornado warning. Mainly these two here, just west of the radar site, have a tornado warning on them. So again, that is some breaking news right there. We did have that a storm is warned for baseball-sized hail, and I do want to check in. And thank you, Storm Chaser. And if you are going, have a good rest of your night. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this back to a multi-box, where we can get more of these traffic cameras again. There is that condition going on northeast of the city. Now, if we go over here to impact, it looks like conditions are clearing. And over here in the northwestern part of the city, conditions are starting to destabilize as that storm begins to approach that area. And that is going to be on the outskirts, the eastern outskirts of the city right there, facing to the northwest at the storm. And there is also that another traffic cam facing due west. That is near Redbud Park in the southwestern part of the city. And then going over here, they actually changed the camera direction. So yeah, this is a live view from just on the western part of the city, just north of the Air Force Base. This is facing now to the southeast, so this is looking directly at the storm, where we have large hail falling with it, as well as the possible tornado. So yeah, you can see that very nasty rain shaft on the western part of that camera. And again, this warning will remain in effect until 8:45 Central Time. They might drop the tornado indicator on it, but they might continue that severe thunderstorm warning because of that baseball-sized hail tag that they have on it. So again, that is going to be in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Time. That will also be moving to the southeast at 10 miles an hour. And the tornado warning to the north is also moving northeast, southeast at 10 miles an hour. Again, so very unusually moving when you have those storms, because you normally have those storms moving to the northeast instead of the southeast. And hello hold up. There we go. But yeah, again, the time is 8:33 p.m. Central Time. We're going to zoom out here again so you can get a general understanding. We're going to play back the radar from the last
I'd like to
from the last
note
hour. Go ahead.
there are 2 storms south. There's one in particular over there by Melvin that has a pretty gnarly hook on it that I would definitely want to watch. If that thing gets its rotation going up good, it could also be our next tornado producer.
Yeah, and again, we'll keep our eye on that. But again, these are the 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that we highlighted a bit earlier in the stream for that for those tags that were given by the National Weather Service of how strong these storms were. It looks like some of those tags have been lowered or dropped entirely, but these are still certainly storms to watch as they move to the southeast.
Oh, the storm over by Melvin is the one that produced that one tornado, that pretty strong tornado over there by Bollinger, Texas. That's that storm. So
Yeah.
that one does have a history of producing tornadoes as well.
Yeah, and again, we did have that baseball-sized tail moving into the city. It looks like it's actually more affecting the eastern part of the city rather than the western. As it seems like it's actually kind of dissipating on the western side. So again, I would not be shocked if soon they might drop that tornado warning. But yeah, they also added the indication that this storm has a history of producing tornadoes, and that is still warns on top of the tornado for baseball-sized hail. So again, we're going to be taking this full again. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with at this current time. We did have several tornadoes so far, and the environment is still favorable for a few more.
Yeah, so basically, even if it goes severe thunderstorm warning, it could still be labeled as TORPOS, and in that case, you would still want to treat it as a tornado warning.
Yeah. TORPOS is short for tornado possible.
Yeah, which, again, means treat it as a tornado warning. That's how I see it. But I guess now that we're in a tornado lull at this time, probably a good idea to show them the stuff I got out of Joplin.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So again, Earth Central is one of our chasers. If you were a bit of a longer term viewer, even though we only existed for like less than 2 months, but still back on April 26th, you got in like 6 tornadoes in one day from those tornadoes in Nebraska.
Yeah, actually, the tornadoes I got there, all of the ones I got footage of ended up being rated EF3s.
Yeah. So again, if you wanna, where did you post those photos at?
I put it in the weather coverage chat. I tagged you in it.
Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and share them here. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get it up here.
Yeah, that would be a whole thing.
All I got to say is what I just saw from the storm chaser taking those stats.
Yeah, and again, okay, so again, I'm gonna be sharing those photos here by Earth Central. Yeah, Yeah. Okay, I gotta find where it is because I lost the photos for some reason.
Spout when there
Yeah.
was clear rotation on radar.
See again, yeah, that would be that tornado that Earth Central got. So that's pretty interesting to look at. So let's see what has happened in that meantime. While we were waiting for some updates regarding the situation that's going on right now. That tornado warning to the north is still in effect until 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. We still have that flash flood warning now remain in effect for the next 2 hours or so. And again, there's that rotation that Storm Team did highlight near Melvin. And again, we'll be keeping a close eye on that storm. Let's see if they did upgrade. Okay, so yeah, they didn't put a tornado possible yet, but again, we'll still keep an eye on that because it has a history of producing a tornado, and it looks like it's trying to curl into a hook echo again. But yeah, we'll still keep an eye on that. Looks like this. Yeah, again, I feel like they might drop this here. Just warning. I feel like they're definitely going to still keep the severe thunderstorm warning. They still do believe there's baseball-sized hail falling. And that warning should expire if they don't extend it in the next 5 minutes. Well, about to be 5 minutes or 6 minutes.
I got good news. So far, the Supercell, they're Aberdeen. Even though the merger did help the Supercell get a better rotation, the Mezzo might be going through its own little cycle. So that storm should really only be a hail producer, at
Again,
least in the next half hour.
yeah, and again, according to the National Weather Service, they did highlight that with baseball-sized hail. So yeah, that is something to definitely treat seriously and just possibly just stay inside until that storm passes. Again, it's gonna be very hard to get to cover if you're on the eastern side because it looks very rural out there. So again, if you cannot get to a safe spot, then just be very, very careful and maybe have some eye protection on the ready.
Honestly, have a helmet on the ready because you do not want to get a concussion out of it.
Yeah, again, yeah, but again, it's kind of I don't think everyone's gonna have a helmet in their car.
True.
So yeah, again, like any form of eye protection would be handy. Again, if there is life-threatening conditions, just pull over and duck down if there is large hail falling.
Also, probably if you have a cover for your sunroof, close it now.
Yeah, and again, if you don't have anything really to protect yourself, you can use you can use clothing as a minor way to protect yourself, but you should try finding other ways to protect yourself before using that.
Yeah, I mean most vehicles have like a owner manual in the glove box, and those things are usually pretty thick books. So if anything, you could easily use that.
But yeah, again, we're gonna be tracking this severe thunderstorm. Let's see if they nope, they still haven't added that tornado indicator. So again, we'll still keep an eye on it regardless. See, that warning should expire in 3 minutes.
And the severe thunderstorm warning, they might downgrade it to a special weather statement.
Yeah, but I feel like they might keep it severe potentially because that has baseball-sized hail.
Well, yeah, definitely, but I'm sure down the line, once it does eventually weaken, because with the sun setting, that stuff will soon die off.
See,
the
again,
customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions.
Oh, thank you for not having a light.
Leave at my door.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and update our headline. and right now that again if they do decide to extend the warning, it will be because they're thinking that it could redevelop. Which again, this storm has a history of doing that. I mean, it's been producing a tornado, then it lifts, and then produces a tornado, then it lifts. So if it does produce so if they issue another tornado warning, that would probably be why. Because right now there seems to be no real rotation on the storm at all. But they could also downgrade it to a severe thunderstorm warning if they still believe baseball-sized hail is falling. And if I'm not mistaken, that could be a spike there. Let me see. No, that can't be. But yeah, again, large hail is falling with the storm. According to the National Weather Service. And again, we're going to be taking that full here of this severe weather event. If you're wondering, let's go ahead and get the SPC's outlook on this situation. And this is an enhanced risk for again a general large area for. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and show you. There's an enhanced risk that includes a 5% chance for tornadoes, a 30% chance for more damage, for more stronger winds, and a significant hail risk as well. Looking forward, we do have another possible severe weather event. Again, this seems like a multi-day event. Okay, let's check tomorrow too before I go into that. See, it looks to be a general multi-day event. So we have this today, and then we have this tomorrow, including that same city that we've been tracking for a while. 5% chance for tornadoes, 15% chance for damaging winds, and a 15% significant for more larger hail. And on day 3, we have a marginal risk again over that same area. And then we also have this to worry about potentially on Monday that includes pretty much a major swath of the plains from Texas all the way up to Nebraska. That does also include Omaha and some of those places that got hit very badly by the tornadoes on the 26th. And it includes the areas that also got hit pretty badly on the 27th. So again, we'll be tracking every single one of those, and it looks like they did drop that tornado warning, but they decided to keep the severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect. That now includes right now that is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 2-inch hail. So they downgraded it from baseballs to 2-inch hail. But on top of that, there's also 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts moving southeast at 15 miles an hour. And again, that will be and then we also have these storms to the south here as well. And also, by the way, for the team, I had to go on deaf in there so I could explain what's going on. Yeah, Tristan. The wrong outlook for what? For what day? Are the probabilities the same? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to deafen again. Okay, see, yeah, right now it's kind of a bit chaotic on the stream right there. I had desktop audio muted, so we could focus a bit. But yeah, apparently I had a graphical error. This is actually day 1's outlook. So yeah, that one back there, that was an error. I don't know why it was showing that. But yeah, that is the enhanced risk. Again, the probabilities are the exact same. They are the exact same thing, but just smaller, pretty much. But yeah, again, those are the new probabilities. That's using a different website that actually has it fixed. So, yeah, that's basically what we have. Let's see if things have finally calmed down a bit. And they have. And keep in mind, we also do have that flash flooding risk that includes Houston. That is a moderate risk for flash flooding, and that slight risk that pushes it further into the severe weather area. But yeah, again, we're now down to 1 tornado warning. Tristan, do you have any signs that this environment might still be capable of producing a tornado or two? Oh, looks like I'm definitely in the wrong place. Tristan, do we still have a environment that could produce tornadoes?
With mesoscale interactions, definitely. I do think that we could have maybe 1 or 2 more tornadoes tonight. Real quick, I got some very interesting data. A wind gust of 70.2 miles per hour was reported in downtown Albany, very close to it, only 4 miles southeast. So this storm is also capable of 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
Yeah, and going further back real quick, if you're interested what that blue plus is on that is unfortunately injuries that we have. See, that blue plus being injuries right there.
Okay.
2 injured, reports of house damage of at least 2 injuries, and that's from the tornado that we had, which I showed you that damage photo of from way earlier ago.
Great. Now injuries is in plural. That is not a good sign.
And again, damaging wind gusts to 70 miles an hour in that area. And yeah, we had those traffic cameras as well that show that, as well as a possible funnel cloud, but I'm not 100% sure if that was, but it looked interesting.
The airport around it reported a funnel cloud too. We saw both.
Yeah, again, yeah, we had a traffic cam pulled up on the northeastern, that was facing a bit in the northwest. So yeah, I think that actually might have been a funnel cloud. So yeah, but yeah, that again, right
That
now.
It looks less organized than it did before, and I love to see it.
Yeah, it looks very less organized, and we'll be keeping an eye on that for now. That tornado warning to the north seems like it's going to be on its way out here soon, so hopefully that remains the case. We also do have that severe thunderstorm warning. We do have
That's a hail prediction, though. That environment.
Okay. Again, that severe thunderstorm warning up to the north here. That's going to be right over Lockett, Texas.
Tornado warning has been expired in Texas.
Alrighty, so now we are down to 0. If that is true.
Which is very good.
Yep, we are now down to 0 tornado warnings. So again, right now
Now
things
that we're
are
down to
calming
0.
down. Things are calming down. We do have those severe thunderstorm warnings as well, still in effect. And yeah, that just popped up on my end, Tristan, that 70-mile-an-hour wind gust.
So now that the tornado warnings are gone, for the viewers that live past the day 5 risk, I expect day 5 and 6 risk. The Storm Prediction Center has laid out, especially for parts of Arkansas, Texas, into Louisiana. They might have to put another one down, and then maybe one for the Midwest too. So I expect 2 to 3 more days starting on Monday of a severe weather sequence.
Yeah, and again, I do want to point out that that might be one of the headlines of our, actually, never mind, I don't think that would be, but that'll be something that we'll probably go more into on our new show that we have going on, if you haven't heard the news. But yeah, again, every Wednesday we'll be having a weather forecasting show where we recap the last week's events and the forecasting the next week ahead. So again, me, Tristan, and Storm T will all be working on that. So I just want to point that out while we have a lull in severe weather.
A podcast.
Yeah, kind of. That's what I'm kind of aiming for a bit. Yeah, again, I'm just going to zoom out here so you can see where these storms are occurring. Yeah,
Whoa. Completely, I mean, it's still a storm topic, but completely off topic. We might have a 105-mile-per-hour cyclone landfalling in Africa tomorrow.
Yeah, and again, and speaking of that, I also want to announce that our tropics team will start being put together here over the next few days. So yeah, can't wait to introduce y'all to the tropics team.
I'm looking forward to that.
And that's and I do want to announce that is where we're gonna have a lot of updates to our graphics and stuff. So we're gonna be taking that time to really improve the stream quality here. So hopefully y'all stick around for that.
Today was a very unexpected day.
Do you think we're gonna stream for hurricane landfalls possibly?
Yeah, and for our show, we can also focus on tropical stuff around the world too.
Nice.
I need to explain to the viewers. They may be asking, why didn't the Storm Prediction Center know about this? It's the Midwest in May and June. Dry line random stuff is going to happen. If I have learned anything from the Great Plains, no matter your tornado percentage, you need to be ready for a tornado warning.
Yeah. Again, we had examples of strong tornadoes happening in 2%. In fact, one of the first ever tornadoes that I've actually archived was a tornado that happened, I think, at 2 or 5%. The Jonesboro 2020 tornado in Arkansas. That happened in late March.
And the tornado outbreak that happened in Omaha, Nebraska, the first tornado was right next to the 2%.
Yeah, in the 2%. Violent tornado in the 2%.
And then we had a first decent tornado on April 27th in a 2% also.
Yeah, so again, it doesn't matter where you're at. In fact, in my area, if I want to get close to home for me, the Irby tornado, the EF3 Irby tornado happened in an area that wasn't the primary focus of the event. So again, no matter where you are in the event, you need to be weather aware because it could happen. It could happen at any time, no matter where you're at.
Completely unrelated. 3 fire trucks just went down my street.
Yeah, and I do want to point out in the amount of time we got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that were issued. One including Santa Ana, that's moving east at 30 miles an hour. Warned for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail moving to the east at 30. And again, I do want to bounce back. I'm going to bounce up here to this other warning. We're going to go over to the other radar. And KFDR, which we've been using quite a bit recently. But yeah, this severe thunderstorm warning does include Ford City, southeast of Crowell, Texas. I can't speak anymore.
Can you? I'm apologize, Tyler. Can you turn on the reflectivity on those 3 severe thunderstorm warnings? I want to see what they look like on the scale real quick. There's a live view.
Oh, and tomorrow the same areas are under 5% tornado risk, 15 sig hail, and 15% wind area. So stay weather aware for tomorrow too.
And the day after too, even though it's a marginal.
That looks That looks like a small MCS trying to
develop. Yeah, and then this this severe thunderstorm warning is moving southeast at 10 miles an hour. Ping pong sized tail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts in effect till 9:45.
Give me a second. I might have done the Tyler mistake and looked at the old Outlook. Give me a second. Let me
Took me quite a bit to notice that.
Okay, so storm, it's confirmed. They don't expect the MCS across here. The wind flow is perfect for supercells.
What?
That the day 1 outlook, they don't expect any MCS with this event across parts of Texas.
Yeah, we still have. Again, what you're looking at is a wide view of all the warnings that we have. I'm going to play back the radar a bit. You're currently at 0 tornado warnings.
Some upscale growth of convection may occur.
may occur, but a modest low level jet should.
Yeah.
I will
They
say
say-
though, if we do get an MCS, easy 60 to 70 mile an hour.
They do say that it may. It says though an only modest low-level jet is expected to evolve this evening, which may preclude development of a well-organized MCS. We still might get an MCS, but not a very well-organized one.
We're not sure if it will be. Even if it's
So-
not good, that's a flash flooding maker already.
So Tristan, I just wanted to say, can you tell the viewers what we could be seeing over the next few hours into the overnight hours?
Definitely large hail. These
Oh, yeah.
supercells have a very decent history of producing large hail, and because in recent studies of large hail, they don't like a huge instability in the atmosphere when it gets too warm, which is quite surprising because you get a lot of hailstorms in the summer, so there might be more to hailstorms than what we think. But yeah, some large hail, isolated areas of flash flooding, especially in eastern Texas, and we could get something going on over there. I know there's a moderate risk over there, but you could have a few flash flood warnings across the area. 1 or 2 tornadoes will be possible through the rest of the night. I'ma just straight up say it, because these supercells they were able to produce tornadoes, the low level jet not being the best in trade for instability.
Yeah, I do
So
want to.
1 or 2 tornado warnings cannot be ruled out.
So while we were speaking there about what's going to happen, a severe thunderstorm warning actually got issued way to the northeast, including Chandler, Oklahoma, which is northeast of Oklahoma City. I want to bounce up real quick and give that some light real quick for
1.25 inch hail.
yeah, 1.25 inch hail, 16-mile-per-hour wind gusts moving east at 10 miles an hour. And Tristan, is the reason why these storms are moving so slow is because they don't have a trough like last time?
They don't have a trough again, yeah. So
Yep.
I expect 1 or 2 flash flood warnings to Oklahoma now again too.
Yeah, and again, there's that severe thunderstorm warning.
That's a supercell. That's a.
Yeah, there's that severe thunderstorm warning.
Broad rotation. Wait a second.
Uh,
Oklahoma doing the funny? We'll
uh,
watch it.
okay, that's moving. Okay. That's moving. That's gonna be moving towards Chandler, Oklahoma, and also Tristan. Why? But okay.
That's what we call it. Sometimes supercells do the funny for stuff.
Tristan.
When would think atmosphere, but not. That is a metaphor for some of those.
Well, anyways, yeah. Some of the severe thunderstorms are moving into Richmond Springs and Brady, Texas now. Looks like that storm near the city that I've been looking at for a while. That seems to be moving away from the city.
Rotation on that very southern one. Just look.
Also, that storm is
Those are
barely
very
moving.
close,
It's
but
nearly.
not that one.
I don't know if it's because there's like
Not that
no.
one.
Okay, I don't know if it's because this storm is like firing something new, but it looks like this storm just east of the city here is like barely moving at all.
God, supercells tend to love being stationary. We don't have a trough.
Yeah. Also, also Tristan, Mia's gonna yell at you again. They're in the stream. It's over for you, Tristan.
Hey, you know, when you do weather forecasting, you gotta keep yourself shaped up. You gotta do a farm joke every so often.
Yeah.
That's what I tell my coverage.
Yeah. Oh no.
At least it wasn't 69-degree dew points.
Oh, Tristan. Tristan. Bro, someone joined the stream and they immediately left as soon as you said that.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might have jinxed myself. Give me a second.
I'm gonna.
There was a 69 dew point right after the supercell. God dang it.
Someone said there's rotation in Oklahoma somewhere.
No, there's just a small. Oh, you sound sick. You okay, Wildfire?
You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a 69 dew point there too. So I'm done with today.
We have a We have a storm that's shifting. Going in Texas. May not be relevant, but it's got some pretty large hail.
Yeah,
Moving
we've
to the
been
northeast.
covering the
it's moving
bases
pretty
here.
And the polygon, it says it's moving north. It's shifting to the northeast.
Yeah, we've been covering all the bases here, so you're good. Also, Mia, I mean, Tristan, Mia is,
If y'all don't believe me, I will screenshot the surface analysis. There are multiple 69s on it.
no, Tristan, no. No, no. Strike 3, you're out.
No, but seriously,
Hey,
This-
Mia,
this
can,
is- this
Mia,
is
can
what
you go
we've
to
been doing
WX discussions
coverage.
and tell Tristan out, please? I'll move Tristan myself.
no, I will. But seriously, after tornado warnings, I tend to joke a little bit. Keep a little
Yeah,
bit when there's
because we're kind of in a lull period right now.
Yep.
I'm gonna zoom out here.
Where is the evidence?
Yeah, I do actually have to go here, so I'm probably gonna have to end things here. If there's a reason, unless there's a reason for us to stay on.
Hold on, one more thing.
Yeah. If there's a reason for us to stay on, then we'll stay on. But again, if not, then we'll go ahead and end things up, wrap things up. And Tristan, I think Mia's gonna yell at you again for the second time in a row.
You didn't believe me. Look at the surface analysis in North Texas.
Stop! Stop! Come on, brother.
Hey, it's a meme. It's a meme on the other channel he did too as well. I guess the meme survives 3 years later. Anyhow,
Alrighty. So is there anything else, Tristan, or are we good to wrap things up?
Wrap things up. There could be a tornado or two tonight. Hopefully not as bad as what happened earlier, though.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up here. So thank y'all for watching. Watching the skies. This has been Watching the Skies. Watching for everything. Good night.